evening, and welcome to the Guerrilla Theater Radio Hour. Tonight, the Turtleneck.
Well, you ought to be.
Well, good evening, Cleveland. It's Friday night again, and it's time for the Guerrilla Theater Radio Hour, brought to you by Cleveland's own Guerrilla Theater Company. For the next 30 minutes, you will enjoy an original radio drama produced by Guerrilla Theater Company, as well as tasteful conversation and music deemed Guerrilla correct. Good evening, my name is Tower.
And I'm Beemer.
And my name is Torque, and I came in on Carnegie, and I'm really starting to get upset. I mean, really upset.
Wait. That's no way to start a show, man.
I'm very, very happy.
No.
I'm glad to be here. I'm glad you're all out there listening.
Why are you upset?
No, but why are you upset? I'm sorry.
Really upset.
Yeah, well,
Why?
tell us about it, man.
Because of all the construction going on. I mean, you hear about it on regular radio. Oh, there's lots of those garbage cans out there and stuff like that.
Those orange garbage cans.
I'm sick of it.
The Ohio State flower.
It's unnecessary. This entire society is based on the need to put the asphalt people in business. There's absolutely no other reason. In the 1950s, we put a man on the moon.
No, that was the 60s, Torque.
In the 1960s, then in the 1960s, we put a man on the moon.
Ah, yes.
After the 1950s.
That's right.
And we are still unable to make a road that can't get holes in it? That's full of it.
I think it's part of the whole system. It's an effort to keep people busy, to keep their hands. It's like what you were talking about last week. It's an occupation.
It's
not so much now. Sure, the asphalt companies, they sure do make a lot of money every single summer.
Yeah, they smell a whole lot.
Huh?
Asphalt companies.
Oh, they do.
Smell.
They do. They stink.
They smell up Tremont.
And that's where we're based. Our theater. We, the members of Guerrilla Theater Company, we've got our little shop, the Actors Gym down in Tremont, and every single night is like a new experience in odor.
It is. It really is. You get to decide what do you smell tonight? Do you smell exhaust? Do you smell asphalt?
Exhaust.
We're putting out the board game called Tremont.
Trucks.
It's gonna be scratch and sniff.
The scratch.
Well, I understand what you mean.
Tremontopoly.
I'm really
no,
tired
but
of
do you know
construction,
do you know what I'm talking about? The idea that people, you've got to keep these people busy,
It's not just busy, but paid. I mean, what would happen? That we're talking about massive layoffs on the city. It would look terrible, and so nobody wants to do it because it means that Mike White would look terrible, or any mayor before him.
Oh, and that would be the thing to make him look terrible.
Well, his numbers would be terrible.
His numbers,
not only Cleveland. Not only citizen opinion.
His numbers would drop, is what you're saying. They would drop.
His numbers if he ran for any other office, but the fact, it doesn't start with Mike White. It's not the only one. So I can't believe that there is no particular reason why we haven't been able to figure out as a logical and cerebral society how to make a road.
You're really burned about this, aren't you?
I am.
I can tell.
Because
I had
not only
no
that,
idea.
not only that, folks, not only that, but every time, I mean, it's the same problem with that, and as well as with the engineering. There are so many places in Cleveland on freeways or just on regular roads that I would go if there's something particularly wrong with my car.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't
Not
want to
that
pay
happens
to have it.
very often.
Never.
No.
But if I wanted to have it fixed without my paying for it,
Mm-hmm.
all I would have to do is find some lucky insured motorist
Ah.
and go to one of these areas of such poor engineering design
Okay.
that without it being my fault, I could total my car
Oh, I get
and
it.
have somebody pay for it.
Oh,
Is that
that's
because,
great.
Is that because of the orange barrels?
Totally different.
I'm-
Totally different, but well, actually, yes,
I
yes,
missed where we switched
Yeah,
the
I'll tell you,
I'll tell you.
where do we
conversation.
go?
There are points on Carnegie right now where it just sort of, the orange barrels sort of lean in and stop the lane.
Oh, yeah. No, that's real
You're just
dangerous.
driving along in traffic, following a van or something, and
Ah.
suddenly there's no lane in front of you, and you have to pull over. Is this your fault? No, of course not. But if I'm the guy who's driving next to you, and I don't want to let you in, you either go right into this construction that's going on,
Straight in
or
the
you
barrel.
decide to go ahead and move me over with your car.
Tower.
No, wait, yes.
Tower.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I'm beginning to get a little afraid in here.
This,
He's
look,
a
I'll tell you
little
what.
mad.
I'll tell you what. We've got this brand new, it's
And
the
then,
beginning.
all
It's
these
no, hold up.
entrances.
Now, wait. We're,
The
we're,
freeway and
We're at the beginning of a brand new
Torque.
series here that we're premiering this evening. It's called The Turtleneck, and I think it's just, I'll tell you what. Torque, you hold that thought. Gather those thoughts. Beemer,
Yeah.
you hose him off, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes.
There's an anti-hero roaming the streets of Cleveland, worshipped by the citizens, held in contempt by the authorities. In a time when lawlessness runs rampant among the cops and robbers alike, one lone figure has decided to take matters into his own hands. His name? The Turtleneck. Join us now at Tesla's Pub, a popular tavern in Tremont, where crime fighting is about to get a new face.
Okay, hold steady now. Let the cue slide between your fingers.
Just bug off, okay, Max? And don't touch me.
Hey, I'm sorry, Alex. I'm just trying to help.
I don't need your help.
After losing 3 games in a row, I thought you could use a few pointers.
Yeah, I'll point you.
The smallest things kick off major alterations in history. A phone call, perhaps. Maybe a slight change in temperature.
Now, that's all wrong. Here, let me...
Even, perhaps, a muffed shot.
Look. Ow!
What?
Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry, Max. Are you okay?
Well, my face is fine, but you broke my glasses.
Oh.
Oh? Alex, you broke my glasses.
I broke your glasses, you ruined my shot. Everything evens out. Don't be such a baby. It's your turn.
I can't believe this. $50 for a pair of glasses, and all you can say is, it's your turn?
Well, it is your turn.
How could I shoot even if I wanted to? I can't see anything.
Okay, okay. Stop being such a spazzo. Put on your sunglasses.
In this bar? Oh, now I really can't see anything.
Come on. I'll buy you a beer.
Yeah, that'll make up for it. Ah! Damn it, can't see.
2 drafts.
Haven't you had enough?
Oh, the hell with it. This evening's a bust. I'm heading home.
Oh, stop making me feel guilty.
I'm not. Why are you being so snitty? I thought things were, getting better for us.
Don't push it, Max. I've only been talking to you for 2 weeks now.
Look, Alex, I'm too tired for this. You're too drunk. I'm out of here.
Max,
What?
you take care of yourself.
I'll be all right. I'm a big boy.
Uh-huh.
So Max finds himself walking home, alone, again.
Great. Great. My glasses busted. A completely dwarfed date with Alexis. I must look like a complete dork walking around in the dark with my sunglasses
Oh,
on.
God. Help me.
Shut up, bitch.
Did I hear... Should I...
Someone help.
Well, heck.
Don't play games with me, Sissy. You want it. I know you do.
Oh, God, get away from me.
Hey!
What's this? Oh, great.
You just Get your hands off her.
Okay, pal. Just turn around and walk away.
No, you first.
Why you?
Thank you, whoever you are.
Huh? Oh my, are you okay? Oh my, how did I? Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez.
The Turtleneck will return in just a moment.
And you're listening to the Guerrilla Theater Radio Hour. We'll be back to the Turtleneck in just a moment. I had a dream last night. That Lefty, another one of our illustrious Guerrilla Theater Company members, we were all, I think all of us, the entire company was in his car
Yeah.
that he loves so much.
We could fit.
And
We
we
could.
really could. It's that kind of car. It's kind of like a boat. And that's funny I use the term boat because we were driving along, and I don't know what it was. It was some kind of a dam over two sides of
You
a...
can't say that.
No, I mean like a... Oh.
Like Hoover.
Like Hoover.
Like Hoover did.
You can't say Hoover on the radio. and basically the car started...
Stop.
Just like Hoover and his brother Kirby. So anyway,
The vacuum cleaner.
that's right.
I got
I know,
it.
just we're gonna clean up all these. You just got that.
I just got it.
Anyway,
I just got it.
I really had a dream that I forget. I can't even remember.
I
That
remember.
Lefty's car, we drove it into Lake Erie. Actually, it started going over the edge of this little cliff, this dam, like Hoover. And it started sliding in, and I knew what was happening, so I jumped out. Wait. I jumped out. Oh, thank you. And I grabbed this trailer hitch that was on the back, and I kept it from falling into the lake.
You kept the car from falling into the lake?
Superman.
I have the strength of 100 men.
You guys, can I tell you something?
Yes, you
that
can.
that I saw today.
Please do.
This is Beemer's portion of the radio show entitled
Hello, Beemer.
"Stupid Things People Do That They Think They'll Get Away With."
Yes.
As Torque and I are pulling up here today,
Mm-hmm.
For any of you who knows what is knows the parking on the side of the streets by WRUW.
Yeah.
No matter when you come, morning, afternoon, night, there's always people at the meters, and you can't get to the meters.
Oh my goodness.
And so we got the very last spot tonight.
Uh-huh.
And just as we were pulling into our spot and feeding the meter, this car pulled up in front of us. And in front of us is a nice big space, but it's because there's a fire hydrant there.
Yes.
So, well, there's just enough space for this car to pull just ahead of the fire hydrant and put her hazards on. As I'm feeding the meter, I'm saying, just because you put your hazards on doesn't mean you'll get away with it.
I own this spot.
Just
This spot is
because-
mine.
Just because you put your hazards on doesn't mean you'll get away with it. It's not a parking space.
No.
Hey,
Like what are the cops?
let's take care of that lady. She's parked in... Oh, wait a second. Her hazards are on.
She has her hazards on.
Exactly. This
must be an emergency.
Yeah.
It couldn't possibly be that she just wanted to park there and put her hazards on and let the cops think that there's an emergency, like they're really gonna believe.
Well, the
that.
cops are real stupid, and it doesn't take much to pull the wool over their eyes.
Oh right, and they wouldn't ticket her.
No,
they
no, they
ticket
don't.
anything that walks.
No, they don't. All you have to do is just ask them politely, and they,
Please don't ticket me, and they say, okay,
Just
we
this
won't.
once.
Just this one time. we
Just
won't.
this once.
I think that that lady could use a lecture from Professor Tush.
Ah,
you're
yes.
right.
I think
Probably.
Professor Tush could tell her a thing or two.
Yeah,
And
about his
speaking of
experiences.
irresponsible people, we're in the midst of rehearsals for our next show, Romeo and Juliet.
Yay!
which will open at the beginning of September 9th.
September 9th.
Yeah, which isn't necessarily like next weekend, but you should make reservations
Get in
soon.
your car.
Get in your car.
And start driving very, very slowly.
Especially if you live in LA.
And the number to call, of course, is the infamous Guerrilla Connection, 574-9003. And you'll find out a lot about Romeo and Juliet. Of course, at this point in time, if you called Guerrilla Connection, you'd find out a lot about this radio show, but that doesn't matter because you're listening.
Yeah, but you can still call it because it's fun to listen to anyway.
Yeah.
It matters.
It does.
You
It does
matter.
And well, I think that little opening bit was a little too short of the turtleneck. It was kind of a teaser. So,
I think so.
let's get into
Like an
the
appetizer in the grand meal of the turtleneck.
But let's get into the meal. Let's get
Okay.
into the meat.
All right.
So here's the rest of that episode.
All right.
The date was Friday, June 16th, 1995. Maxwell Peavy, nervous young college student, has a scuffle in a dark alley on Cleveland's near south side. Adrenaline got the best of him, and he emerges victorious. Whether or not you could call him lucky remains to be seen. The following Monday morning, June 19th at 10:25, Max's ex-girlfriend Alex knocks on the door of his Case Western Reserve University dorm.
Max? Max? Are you all right?
Go away.
Max, you better be decent. I'm coming in.
Bug off, Alex. I've been vomiting for 3 days. I'm only just hitting my stride.
Max, have you seen the paper today?
No, Alex, I haven't.
What are you doing on the floor?
Why do you still have a key? Give me that.
I have this key so I can get to you before they do. Take a look at the PD.
Child plowed down by ice cream vendor of death?
No, not the front page. Check page 6.
Mystery vigilante KO's attempted rapist?
See? There's even a police sketch. Who does that look like?
I'm in big trouble.
You're in big trouble.
I'm gonna puke again.
Knock yourself out.
Oh man, Alex, I am sunk. I gotta sit down.
Well, look at the bright side. Listen to this description. Blonde, Caucasian, 18 to 25, with affection for black turtlenecks and sunglasses.
Sounds like a personal ad.
My point is, that could be anyone in the big city.
Any man, that cuts it in half.
Any white man, that cuts it in half again.
Ooh, they're closing in on me, honey.
Anyway, just what do you think you're doing? Rescuing damsels in distress and such. It's just a little too patriarchal for such a sensitive guy as you.
Yeah, I know what you mean when you call me sensitive. And besides, what do you think, I planned this? Is that what you're saying?
Relax, stud. I'm proud of you. So's the whole city.
The whole... Wait a minute, how many people figured out it was me who did this?
Just me.
And how much to keep it this way?
$1 million.
Meanwhile, at that very moment, downtown in the city building, the mayor is getting briefed by one of his handlers.
Your Honor, the press keeps insisting that you comment on this turtlenecked Avenger.
Would you please stop calling him that? It's bad enough some hooligan is being labeled a hero without having some stupid nickname attached to him.
But, sir...
But, okay, yeah, fine. The citizens want to make this kid an idol? Fine. Tell the papers we're offering a $50 reward and an honorary citation for bravery. That should bring him out.
You think so?
Sure. Besides, after all that crap about accidentally having the free press offices condemned, maybe that stupid nothing little paper will shut up and cut me some slack.
Not to mention all that garbage about the asphalt plant.
Right. Just throwing the people a banana.
Mr. Mayor, you're a genius.
Don't I know it?
As the days went by, Max tried to concentrate on his studies and forget about his little incident.
Hey, Betsy. Hey, Marie.
Oh, hi, Max.
Hey, Max, we'll ask you.
Ask me what?
Oh, yeah. Before class, we were talking about the guy in the turtleneck.
Yeah, who socked the guy in Tremont?
Oh, that. I heard something.
Well, do you feel safer knowing that there are people like that around?
Oh, come on, Betsy. I keep telling you. You can't live your life thinking Superman is right around the corner.
Well, I wish more guys were like that.
They aren't. They just aren't. You have to be a self-reliant woman. Right, Max?
Max?
Where did he go?
Hey, Max!
Oh, hi, Satch. Long time no see.
What brings you to the rag house?
Just getting a cup of coffee.
Want to hang out for a few hours? Biggles and Malika just stepped out for a few minutes. We could play some Pente and watch the paint dry.
That's all you guys do, isn't it?
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Look, thanks, man, but I'm a student, you know? I've got things to do.
Whatever. Let us know when you graduate. We'll save you a seat.
You don't have any self-respect at all, do you?
Don't blame me, pal. It's the whole system trying to push our generation.
Yeah, I read Generations. You can stop now.
Hey, how's this for generation validation? You read about that turtleneck guy? Jeez, I wish I had the balls to do that.
Huh? Yeah, stopping violence with violence. Real cool. I thought you were into, passive resistant protest.
Well, I am. But you know, the whole thing, it's kind of macho.
Look, my stomach hurts.
Want a Tums?
No, I just gotta go.
I have plenty.
No, really, thanks.
Hey, who was that?
Oh, hi, Malika. You remember Max, I forget his last name.
Gotta get my mind off of... New free press. Wednesday already. Time flies when you're a shivering mess. Cover story. The linguine craze. Kids love it. Wow, I can see why they have such an attitude. Let's see. Letters page. Reward offered. Dear editor, I would like to personally congratulate the fine young citizen who, instead of thinking of his own safety, reached out to another in their time of need and rescued them from, I don't like where this is going. Blah, blah, blah. A reward of $50. The mayor? Oh, now this has gone too far. The mayor actually approves of what I did? That's it. I'm taking the rest of the day off.
Hey, Max.
Hey, Cindy. I'll have a Southern Comfort. Make it a double.
Max, it's only 16 o'clock.
Cindy, you know how big I tip.
Oh, sure. Mr. College Loan, I know. Hey, did you hear about the turtleneck who walloped that creep 2 blocks from here?
No, but please tell me about it.
Wow, what a man. I mean, what a hero. I wonder what he's doing right now.
Well, Sweets, if he's anything like me, he's getting plastered.
Here's to you, Max.
No, Cindy. Here's to the turtleneck.
Maxwell Peavy. If he had just turned away, his life would be the same, just like everyone else's. But he didn't. And now everyone's hands seem to be on his back, pushing him into a decision he doesn't want to make. The city wants a hero, Maxwell Peavy. They are begging for it. What will he do? Stay tuned for the next heart-pounding episode of The Turtleneck.
The Turtleneck is written by David Hansen. Keith Lukianowicz was Max. Shelley Bishop was Alex. Rich Weiss was the mayor. Dave Cantwell was Levin. Erin Cameron was Cindy the bartender. And David Hansen was your narrator. Sound engineering by Dave Cantwell. Additional sound effects and post-production by David Hansen. This episode was recorded and produced in the shower at the Actors Gym, July 10th, 1994. This has been a Guerrilla Radio Workshop production.
We can dance if we want to. We can leave your friends behind. 'Cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. I say we can go where we want to, a place where they will never find. And we can act like we come from out of this world, leave the real one far behind. And we can dance.
And that's tonight's show, the first episode of The Turtleneck. Hope you enjoyed that as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you.
Yeah, I really did.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
We've played a lot of music tonight. We played a little Tuxedo Moon. Of course, we're playing
Men Without Hats.
Little Men Without Hats, the Immortal Safety Dance, and Pet Shop Boys in there. Tones on Tail. Now, that was Boss.
I like that.
The track was War. That was right after the first part there. Yeah.
Cool deal.
Well, groovy.
You know, it's hot in here.
Yeah. Do you guys have any... It is. It's horrible in here. It's horrible and oppressive and stuffy. Kind of like this whole country. Do you guys have any... Do you guys have anything special planned? Of course, we don't have a show this evening. You guys
Well, not tonight.
Going anywhere? Doing anything?
But next
Tomorrow.
on Wednesday.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, what's
tomorrow
going on?
We're gonna go and see the Cleveland baseball team
Yes,
play.
we are.
The Cleveland baseball team.
Yes,
Yeah.
we
The
are.
Cleveland Immigrants.
Yes, the
Yes,
Cleveland
that's
Immigrants.
Yeah, we're going
Yeah.
to see a game.
Gotta say them play. They've been winning a lot, I understand.
Yes, as a matter of fact,
How they-
on Tuesday night
Yes.
they had that slaughtering of Texas. It
What was
was
the
like
final
Yeah, they
score?
did that.
12-3.
They did that without Cork Boy.
No.
Oh,
He's still playing.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he appealed the suspension, and so
He's
until
an appealing kind of guy.
that can get heard, until the appeal can get heard, he's going to be
That's right.
playing.
I want to make
But
some
it's a
kind of.
10-game suspension.
I
And
wanna
didn't he
make-
hit a home run last
Oh.
night?
Yes, he did.
I want to make
Got a
some.
park bat.
Last night. Yeah, I want to.
What do you want?
I
What?
wanted to make some kind of pun regarding for whom the bell tolls, but I can't because I can't. There's nothing coming to mind.
Hey,
And,
well, the plain dealer beat it to you anyway with the whole.
did they?
The next day they had a big, funny-looking caricature with Bell with a huge bat with a cork in
With
it.
a cork
and
stuck
and
in
had
it, yeah.
Had a
Yeah.
little a poem called. Albert at the Bat,
Oh,
and
that's
it's
very
the thing started. I started to read it on the newsstand. Of course, I didn't want to buy it,
No.
but I started to read it, and it said, "And now Charlton Heston will read the American classic poem." And I thought, "Oh man,
What
they're
is
just
this?
gonna
No.
make fun of
What
him."
is this,
You know,
Mad
I can't-
Magazine? I don't know. Well,
It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, the entire city of Cleveland is so excited and so proud of our new stadium and
Yeah.
our new Indians and how we're winning all these games. And the first thing that happens, regardless of whether he's guilty or not, the plain dealer is already slandering him. I mean, it may not even be anything. It may not even be his doing. It might have been planted on him, and already they're slandering
yes,
him. I'm like,
it's the bloody corked bat they
It's
found out in the backyard.
it's amazing to me that he's a hero 1 minute, and as soon as they find something wrong and he hasn't even been convicted of it, or they haven't even proved that he actually did it, have already slammed him to the ground.
Well, that's the job of our supportive newspaper, the Plain Dealer.
Well, Beemer, I think I'm going to have to take issue here because exactly what is our definition of a hero nowadays anyway?
Well, I'm not saying that he was our hero. I'm talking about the entire city of Cleveland loves Albert Bell. They love him. They love him. He is a hero, and regardless of what the definition of a hero is.
Yeah, it's too late in the
today.
show to get into that anyway.
Oh, good.
My definition of a hero
Goodbye.
is
Goodbye.
No, we're not through yet.
Goodbye.
I've got to do the credits first.
See you real soon.
No, jeez. My definition of a hero is a guy about, 6 feet tall with thinning blonde hair and a
He's
nearsighted.
describing himself, folks.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd all catch that. I'm describing myself.
Except this is radio, Dave.
That's right.
This is radio, Tower.
What a putz.
I have long. Can you say that on the air?
I think so.
I don't know.
I think so.
I know that you can say cookie.
You can
On
say
radio.
cookie.
Speaking of what you can and can't put on any parts of the media.
Uh-huh.
I'm watching MTV the other night, and there was this horrible commercial for this design imposter spray where they have this naked woman, and she's got parts of her body covered up by
that's
big
horrible.
black blocks, and there's
that's
some
the
announcer
show
going,
for
"You can
this
spray it
evening.
here," and she's going,
We'd like to
"No,
thank everyone who made tonight's show possible, especially everyone here
It's
at
really
WRUW.
horrible. It's terrible. It's
Tonight's
just a
show was
horrible
brought to you by the letters
Really
A
is.
and Q and the number 9.
And the number 9.
This Guerrilla Theater Radio Hours, copyright 1994, Guerrilla Theater Company, and no part of it may be rebroadcast without express
down.
written
Hold 'em
consent
down.
of Guerrilla Theater Company. This has been a Guerrilla Radio Workshop production. We'll see you next week.
Goodbye.